So usually if it's pretty quiet in the morning, it tends to get a little bit louder as the day goes on. And that's what I'm expecting. It's about 6 a.m. Central Standard Time right now, and there's nothing. There's nothing going on, no news, nothing really even to discuss in this space. But SHIB has been doing some pretty great things. It's back within structure, at least at the time of filming this video. And we've actually seen something very good happen over the last week that we're going to have a discussion about. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So yeah, SHIB has had a couple great days back to back green candles. We love to see it. Yesterday closed at 2.38%. Day prior to that 4.77%. So SHIB is starting to build just a little bit momentum off of this dip that it experienced. Hopefully again, setting up that double bottom that we experienced, again, touching those same price levels that we saw all the way back on August 5th. And now we have a little bit of a red day to begin. It's pretty quiet. It's exhausting. It's draining. I get it, guys. It sucks, right? I'd love for things to start getting volatile and start making some moves once again. And we're eventually going to get there. What we're, again, still just kind of waiting on is Ethereum. Now, that being said, Ethereum has had a couple red days here. Today's daily candle started red. Yesterday was red. The day prior was green. The day prior was red. And ETH has just been seeing a sea of red for a long time. But what's interesting here is over the last 4 days, you can see as ETH has touched these same price points again and again and again. What's doing is it's actually coming down and testing kind of this range of support that it was seeing, or that would have been a range of resistance back then, that it was seeing all the way back in basically March through August of 2023. So this would be a good spot for ETH to bounce. I'm not saying it's going to, but this is actually a very nice launch pad for ERC20s. And in fact, we did see Pepe kind of start to take off yesterday. We saw obviously SHIB have a good day. And so what we're going to see here is if ETH continues to remain stable, if it's not really making much in terms of moves, SHIB can kind of do its own thing, meaning that, if we're going to have some good days of activity, if there's accumulation taking place, then we're going to see SHIB rise. If it's the opposite, then we're going to see SHIB fall. Now, that being said, yesterday was a whale unload day. We have not seen a lot of those as of late. In fact, yesterday they sold 561 billion Shiba Inu, which again, if you guys remember, is very small in comparison to the 15 trillion SHIB they've added since the beginning of the year. But what I will say is very interesting again is we're still on this trend where we're seeing significant removal of supply from exchanges. All right. And why I'm mentioning this is just over the last week alone, we've actually seen 1.3 trillion Shiba Inu removed from exchanges. So even right now, as SHIB is kind of down in these ranges, as prices even been consolidating, we'll say, exchange supply just removed very consistently. People are kind of preparing for the long haul. That doesn't mean that, again, this is the inflection point where SHIB is going to boom and make this massive explosion. But you have to start to think just a little bit. When we are getting into times of more excitement, when we start seeing buying take place at higher levels, when adoption starts kicking off once again, how is that SHIB on exchanges going to impact price? It's going to impact it very heavily. It's going to impact it to the upside. That's how supply and demand works for those that aren't familiar. So yes, the supply is in fact slowly but surely running out. We have seen trillions and trillions and trillions of Shiba Inu removed from exchanges during this consolidation period. Actually, guys, since December alone, just to give you guys a little bit of context, we have seen it drop from about 140, no, we'll go here. 140 trillion Shiba Inu available on exchanges, now down to about 93. All right. That is a huge removal, and it is going to make an impact in price. There's always an inflection point. It's a question of when it's going to be, right? Last summer, it was at about 144 trillion Shiba Inu, and we saw SHIB do over a 200% move. Back here, it was at 163 trillion SHIB. This was in February through March of 2026. We saw SHIB do what, a 500% move? Or no, 300% move. Sorry, 300% move. So the point I'm trying to make is that, yes, we need a lot of the noise in the space to calm down. We need to stop getting, this whiplash that we're seeing. And I'll talk about this more in another video. But when the noise starts to die down and the sentiment starts to shift once again, we're going to see some major impact from these metrics. All right. It's just frankly a matter of time. We have to just wait for basically the crap to quiet down so things can start to get loud again on the bullish side. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you think today is in fact going to get wild? Are we going to see some massive volatility across the market? But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.